Ah,
So, any news on the group that was supposed to launch the attack on the Sunburst reactor?
We're still keeping our ears open. Shouldn't be long now.
As soon as you've got something, let me know. I hope they didn't run into too much trouble.
qué triste. Bueno, este tipo de conversaciones son muy importantes entre los Garús porque finalmente siempre, pues siempre pierden cosas, o sea, no es fácil estar constantemente perdiendo y perdiendo y perdiendo y perdiendo, ¿no? A veces hay victorias, pero muchas veces es la derrota, ¿no? Lo que genera más dolor y más conflicto. Oh, vamos a hablar con mi hija.
So many dead. This is horrible.
I'm sorry, Adana.
What is it, Cahal?
Esto ya está.
I tried to get here as soon as I could, but I couldn't stop the massacre.
It's not your fault. It's just... when I think about everyone we lost. Kidamona, Leandra, and all the others. Leandra was pregnant too. Their cruelty has no limits.
Endrin's never had any limits. But those who we've lost will not have died in vain. Endrin will
Ojalá.
pay for this. Do you know where I can find Ava?
She's checking
Sí,
the
parece
solar
los
panels.
aviones.
We'll talk later.
Sí, efectivamente fue una completa masacre. Pero es interesante cómo el equipo de...
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements. It's obviously a front, but they've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams.
Bueno, aquí ya van a repetir.
Me, Joe, and
Pero es
Ryan
interesante
take
cómo se ponen de acuerdo en más de una operación al mismo tiempo. Y es una lucha constante, o sea, no hay descanso. Aquí todo sigue, todo sigue. Bueno, Rothko, parece que se te regeneraron bien las heridas.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
Ay, puedo hablar con él. A ver, espérate. Vamos a hablar de los... O sea, vamos con esto.
I had a chance to talk to Yfen for a while. It's hard to believe the state the spirits are in.
What do you mean by that? Are you here to tell me I let them down?
No, that's not it at all. I just want to know what happened.
Fen will tell you that I turned away from the spirits to focus on the pack, on Adana. It's true in part. I needed to keep the pack unified, but I never abandoned the spirits. I did everything I could for them. But I never had the sort of connection with them that Rafik had.
And the worm?
His influence is spreading here. It's spreading everywhere. But we're all fighting against it as best we can. But as long as Endrin stays here, the worm will remain strong. It will try to corrupt our minds, to weaken Yfen and the spirits.
Uy, qué triste.
Never thought I'd have a chance to say this after I left, but I'm glad to be back among the pack.
Me too, Cahal. I'm glad to have you, especially right now. I'll respect your choice to leave once this storm passes, but you know as well as I do that your place is here. You are my right hand, Cahal. After what you did at the mine, I'd say you still are.
That's Ava's place now.
I know, and she's a fine fit for the role. But you and I, we have a different bond.
Whether I go or stay, Rodko, that bond will always remain.
I truly hope so, Cahal.
Oh, ya bésense.
I read the message you left on Ludmilla's grave. I didn't know that you...
I never should have given the green light for that mission. Never. I'll blame myself for the rest of my life. If I hadn't made that decision, my sister would still be alive. And you never would have left.
Wasn't your fault, Rodko. How could you have known that Endrin had set a trap for us?
I'm the leader of this pack. You was my job to know.
You can't punish yourself like this. Even Ifen didn't see it coming.
Ifen is not our pack leader. I was the one who made the choice, not him. And I've got to live with that.
La buena culpa. Y por esto, chicos, es necesario un Galliard. Y por esto es necesario un Galliard. Porque si no eres capaz de expresar y sacar todo esto que tienes dentro de ti, te termina carcomiendo muy fuerte. Aquí habla de algo muy interesante. Rafik, que recordemos que fue el lobo que intentó detener a Cahal, que murió. Parece que era el Teurge, o por lo menos se notaba que era un lupus, por la forma Hispo que tenía. Entonces, al no estar el Teurge y aparte en el ataque murieron aún más, pues no tienen un hombre, alguien que vele por los espíritus. Y es cierto, Rothko tiene muchas responsabilidades como para estar viendo los espíritus que son importantes, no crean que no. Y el túmulo es importante, pero hombre, hay que cuidar, ¿no? Es muchísimo trabajo. Es por eso que se suele dividir el trabajo, ¿no? Del túmulo. Mi hija está por eso conmigo.
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the